Steger, for your extraordinary commitment and for your service to environmental education and policy and your tireless dedication to the Earth's well-being. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty of Hamline University, I am honored to bestow upon you the Honorary Doctor of Science.
Okay.
No. We did rehearse this, but.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, President, and I want to congratulate everybody here for this incredible day, and thank God for cool weather this morning and no rain. And what I want to talk to you about this morning is I want to lay out some of the challenges that lay ahead, especially for the graduates here. The road to energy self-sufficiency is all about American jobs. You know, I've never thought I'd be in front of audiences for the environment talking about jobs, but it's all about creating American jobs. And I would predict, and there's no certainty here, we have to get this environment going, this economy going. About 1/3 of you, I would predict, in another 20 years will be employed in this new economy. The clean energy economy will be built up in two sectors. One is new energy sources, which would include the obvious wind, solar, geothermal. Do you know that the United States only gets 4% of its energy from wind right now? We employ more people in the wind industry than we do in the coal industry right now, when we're just 4%. We get this baloney that changing over the economy is the worst thing for the economy. If we change over to the clean energy economy, that's really totally wrong. If I went to Sweden last fall, because it's about the size of Minnesota. They have forests equivalent to us. Actually, our forests are much larger. They've taken their fossil fuel addiction very seriously. Most of their energy, 50% of their energy now comes from biomass, from wood products, from the waste products of forests. And there's no recession there. Their industries in the countryside are thriving. All their wood products are selling real well. If you go into the northern areas where I'm from, in Ely, Minnesota, loggers are really sitting it out right now. Paper industry is dissolving. Paper will come back some, but paper is on its way out. So these new industries are really a win-win for ourselves. The other part of the new sector is the conservation of energy, you know, the obvious of building better buildings with insulation, LED lighting, and these are all American jobs. What we're looking at is a much higher quality of life. A life where we have no pollution in our cities, all these cancers, all these diseases that we're scratching our heads, and where do these come from? All this pollution will be pretty much evaporated. Great health. You can go back to eating more than one fish a month. But this is not going to happen without participation, especially your generation's participation, because the older generation is not totally catching on to this. And the older generation, you know, 40s and 50s, you know, they're gearing down. They're not so concerned about the future. They're really concerned about their immediate stock gains here. But if you're a graduate here, you got a long life ahead of you here. So we're talking about a living cleaner, saner, simpler life, walking the talk. But we can't make the changes alone. We really have to go collectively. We need your collective and unified voice and action to stabilize the climate, to build a new prosperous clean energy economy, and put an end forever to the oil wars and the pollution caused by fossil fuels. Your future is not being represented by some politicians and business leaders who call this a hoax and a conspiracy, who use the excuse that we need to delay action for more study and more study and more study. Time has run out for complacency and ignorance. We are on the edge. I've spent most of my life seeking out and exploring the edge, that place where there's no retreat, where hesitancy is no option, where the only direction is forward. This is where the learning experience in life comes from, and this is the fertile ground for self-knowledge. We are at that point now. We all are on the edge together. as a civilization, a paradoxical time of great hazard and a time of great opportunity, a time where your future is at stake and your future will be determined. So it's a time of action. It's a time of action right now. So thank you very much.